Everyone, I just realized I cleared my throat after I unmuted the mic, but before I changed scenes. So happy Monday. Hope you guys are all having a good day. Hope you all had a good weekend. Today I will be playing Tendril Shaman. You know, last week was Hunter week for anyone who didn't tune in, and unfortunately I did not finish off Hunter. I think I'm halfway through 58, I believe. And the original plan was to keep Hunter going today, but yeah, I'm at 58. Yeah, halfway through 58. So the plan originally was to keep going with Hunter today, get it to 60, and I was going to finish off with a tier list of all the Hunter secrets, but I thought about it, and I want a bit of a break from Hunter. The last 3 streams were Hunter streams, and they were fun. Don't get me wrong. It was fun playing Hunter, especially because it was so different, you know, over the course of the last 10 years, I had only accumulated about 190 wins with Hunter. So on average, I was having, you know, if you think about it like a 50% win rate, I was only playing 30 to 40 Hunter games per year on average. So didn't really play much Hunter. So it was very refreshing, and it was nice to play something different. But I want a bit of a break today. So today I will be playing Tendril Shaman instead, because for anyone who wasn't familiar, Tsunami, the mage card last week, was buffed to 10 mana, which means that, well, let me see here, which means that Tendrils now have a good 10 mana payoff again. It's not as good as Sunset Volley. Sunset Volley was absolutely amazing, but it's the next best thing so far. So I'm going to see if Tendrils work out again, but I will be finishing off Hunter on Wednesday. So I think Wednesday I will go back to Hunter. I know a couple people have sent me a couple more Hunter decks to play, so I won't miss you guys. I'll go back, I'll finish off Hunter, and then I'll do that tier list I mentioned. But let's take a little break first. But hey Zenny, hey Jammies, hey Nico, how's everyone doing? Also, Nico, the triple blood deck you sent me, Nico. Yeah, so I won't be playing that today, but it is on my list. I 100% want to play it soon. I've talked about it on Discord. I've talked about it during previous streams, but I love Blood Death Knight. It's such a cool archetype, and Blizzard has just dropped the ball with it the last year. So, for anyone who watches my custom Hearthstone videos, I always joke, because if you make custom Hearthstone cards and you do any kind of, like Blood Death Knight card, there's a very good chance that I will notice and possibly pick it for my videos. So if you want like a little cheat code to get in my videos, do a Blood Death Knight card. That is the way to do it. So yeah, Nico, I will be playing the Blood Death Knight deck at some point, probably next week, because I have this week planned out. Basically, today will be Tendril Shaman. Wednesday will be Hunter again with the tier list. And then Thursday, bro will like this. Thursday, I'll be playing Warrior. So there is a couple different Warrior decks that came out of this expansion. There is the, what's it called? The Rye Cleaver deck, which was just buffed. So you can make a Rye Cleaver deck to cheat out a bunch of minions. I don't think it'll be very good, but I'm willing to try it. And the other kind of deck that they got that I've been wanting to try is the Line Cook deck, where, you buff up Line Cook, you keep trading it, making copies. So I'll like to play one or both of those decks on Thursday. So you can't say I'm a Warrior hater anymore, bruh. Zenny, am I that well known? Oh, of course, everyone knows Zenny. Zenny transcends Twitch, and Zenny is known even on the YouTube side. But yeah, it's always funny when you guys interact. I've mentioned it before, right? It's like kids like across the street interacting with each other when Twitch and YouTube chat talks to each other. It's always funny. Bro, I won't like it because they butchered my boy. We'll have to see. I'm curious to see has anyone played around with Rye Cleaver since the buff? For anyone unfamiliar, Rye Cleaver was originally 7 mana. They dropped it to 5, which is a really nice buff. But then they changed the sandwich to be 4 instead of 2 mana. So the mana investment, like the total like combo cost, is the same, but you can just get it out faster. You can get it out on turn 5 instead of turn 7, possibly earlier. With the like ramp. There's Trail Mix. Where's Druid? I say it every time, man. I've been playing this game for 10 years and I still get lost when I try to find certain classes here. You would think I'd have this memorized. But yeah, between like Trail Mix and New Heights, yeah, Warrior can possibly get the Rye Cleaver out in like turn 3, turn 4. So I'll have to try it. Like I said, Thursday. Thursday, I'll be trying Rye Cleaver and or Line Cook. And then Wednesday will be Hunter again. I'll cap off Hunter level 60, and then I'll do the tier list for all of the Hunter secrets. So that's the plan for this week. Zenny, by the way, I ended up getting the Deep Blue Clue precon for my brother. Oh, nice. That I'm assuming, was that the black-blue Clue themed deck? Which seems really cool. I've always thought about making a Clue deck, so yeah, that is neat. Also, hey Paz, how's it going? Hey Steve, you guys have a good weekend? Steve, I've played almost 100 games the past few days and haven't seen a single Rye Cleaver. All right, so it's not a good sign. It's funny, last Thursday, I released my crafting guide for Perils in Paradise. So I basically went through all of the legendaries for the set, and I said which ones, were and weren't worth crafting. And of course, literally like 2 hours after I released the video, or no, a couple hours before I released the video, the patch came out that like buffed and changed some cards. But really, I don't think it changes my opinion of anything. Because, let me see, what did they change and buff? They buffed buttons, but I basically said the same thing for all of the tourists. I said, if you like the class or the tourist mechanic interests you, go ahead and craft it. It really sucks that you have to craft a legendary card to interact with the main set mechanic, but it is what it is. So that doesn't change my opinion of buttons. What else? What got changed? Laura. Laura is still awful. I'm so sorry if you open Laura in your packs. I still would not touch this card, so that opinion doesn't change. Ranger Gilly was buffed. Same thing, though. If you like Hunter, if it seems interesting, go for it, but I don't think it's that great. What else was changed, legendary-wise? I am so sad neither of these cards got buffed. I think either or both of these cards could be dropped to 5 and be totally fine. They're just so slow at 6. Yeah, I thought one of these would be buffed for sure. So, especially they buffed multiple tourists. They buffed buttons from 5 to 4. They buffed Ranger Gilly from 6 to 5. I'm so surprised they didn't buff, one of these. Who knows? Maybe one day. And then, what else did they buff? Rye Cleaver, which is still bad. Yeah, so all of the buffs didn't really change my opinion on whether or not you should craft them, so luckily that wasn't too bad. Also, Bruh sent me a line cook list. All right, I'll be playing that on Thursday. Bruh, today I'll leave the stream early because a new, I cannot say that word, abiotic factor? That's a game? Let me look. Abiotic factor? Why am I... It's on Steam. Let's see. It is... Oh, a survival game. I've talked about this before, right? Like, there's so many survival games out there, and some people, like, lose their lives to those games. I've never really been into those survival games myself, but I get it. They're for certain people who love those kinds of games. Like, I'm happy for them, but I don't know, I can't get into them. That's cool, though. Rye Cleaver is the best thing since sliced bread. Is it, though? I guess we'll see. We'll see on Thursday. Also, Zenny, they slice on my bread till I rye. Oh, it's green, white, blue. Oh, that's an interesting color combo for clues. I don't know why I thought it was blue-black. That's cool, though. Like I said, I've thought about making a clue deck before. So you have to let me know. When you end up playing that deck, let me know how it plays. Bruh, it's a banger. Legit the best game I've played in like 5 years. Wow. I'll leave this tab open, and I'll take a look after the stream. But it says it's a survival crafting experience for 1 to 6 players in the depths of an underground research facility. That's cool. Caught between paranormal containment failure, a military crusade, and chaos from a dozen realms. Interesting. It has like a bit of a pixelated graphic style, but also like detailed. It's interesting. I have to say, I think I talked about it last stream, but I feel like Minecraft opened the door for like so many unique games. You know, we talked about it, how survival games like after Minecraft, right, just like took off. And I'm actually really surprised how many have like continued to coexist. You know, I feel like there's so many survival crafting games that have a decent audience. Like there isn't really like one that is just like taking out the rest, right? Like look at League of Legends. League of Legends literally is the MOBA. Like pretty much no other MOBA can exist, or at least can exist anywhere close to the level of League. You have battle royales, which is obviously like Fortnite and Warzone. Like usually I feel like genres gravitate towards one or two games, but I feel like the survival crafting genre has really been like kind of like equalized across a lot of different games. Leo, is Canada's weather as hot as Europe these days? So I would say where I am in Canada, typically it's like 30 to 35 Celsius right now. Which, as I've said before, right, people always joke about like us living in igloos in Canada and it's so cold. But no, it's just as hot as it is, you know, probably most of where you guys live. Especially nowadays with the like climate change and stuff, right? But global warming isn't real, guys. Literally, I think I had to shovel once last year. Like, I remember when I was a kid, right? I remember when I was a kid and having like snow up to my knees constantly, you know, having to shovel like every weekend, like all the time. And yeah, now you shovel like once or twice a year. It's crazy. Which I'm not complaining though, because I don't like the cold. So I am happy. Like, sure, it sucks that the planet's going downhill, but I like the warm weather. Also, Zenny also got the Wicked the World Mine custom deck to spare in case I need a third player. Also, 36 degrees is unrealistic to me, and like I live in Brazil. What's the temperature over in Brazil? Like, I guess I don't understand. Are you saying that's really low or really high? Because isn't Brazil hot? It gets hot here, but like 28 hot? What? You've just like blown my whole mental concept of Brazil. I thought Brazil was like hot, like humid jungle weather. Am I just like uncultured and stupid or what? Leo, it's pretty hot here too. Where are you in Europe exactly? You more like Eastern, Western Europe? Also, Jammies, I have a slightly upgraded Stella lead deck if you guys are talking Commander. Yes, we are talking Commander. This stream is like 80-90% Hearthstone with a little bit of Magic sprinkled in. But here, while I'm talking to you guys, let's build the deck. Going to be playing Shaman, because I think out of all the different Tendril decks, Shaman was my favorite. You know, I also played Tendril Rogues and Tendril Warrior, but I think Shaman was my most favorite. I won't be doing a Reno deck. Also, did Perils add anything worth adding? I wish I had my old deck. Actually, I have it. Let me check. I probably have it saved in the deck tracker here. Yep. All right. Looks like this is the last version I played. Let's see. Also, Zenny, it depends on the place. Some places get hotter, but also I live in a coastal city. Oh, okay. Still, that's not bad at all. I feel like 28, 30 is like perfect. Although, one of the really bad things about where I live in Canada, at least, is it gets very humid. Like, the humidity is just awful. I would so much rather it be even hotter, but be like a dry heat. So, that's no fun. So yeah, here's my old deck. Which I feel like this deck was like perfect. There wasn't really any cards I wanted to cut. But with Perils, take Tumbleweed out. Geppetto might be too greedy. Might drop Geppetto. With the ticking change, is this combo even worth it in this deck? Yes, you get a bunch of Tendrils on the board, but I feel like it's actually probably worth it to drop ticking and go for twin. Because you can hit it with Shudderwalk, right? So yeah, I'll do that. What's worth adding from perils? I like Frosty Decor. It buys time. And then we got any Demon Hunter cards worth it? I think these are all like aggro pirate shit, right? Yeah, none of the Demon Hunter cards are worth it. Malted Magma is pretty good. How many Overload cards do I have? Lightning Storm, Baking Soda Volcano. Is Altered Chord worth cutting? I only have 4 cards that overload. I could drop Altered Chord for Frosty Decor. Kind of like similar. Also, Steve, would you play an aggro pirate Demon Hunter deck? I would. Obviously, there's archetypes and decks I like more and less than others, but I'm open to playing whatever for you guys. So, and actually, funny enough, Patches is the only legendary I'm missing from this set still, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, sorry, Eliza. I opened Patches, I think. Yeah, okay, I opened Patches. Yeah, the only legendary I'm missing is Eliza at this point. But yeah, I forget when. I opened Patches very recently because I didn't open him on like release day or anything. So yeah, I'd be down to play a pirate deck at some point. Zenny, the real problem is how intense the sun is. It's like skull cracking, as some people would say here. That is true. And that's one thing I've talked about, you know, when people talk about like, oh, global warming, climate change isn't real, right? Like, I feel like the sun feels different than it did when I was a kid. You know, you go outside and like you sit outside on a sunny day, I feel like you just feel the sun like cooking you. And I don't remember it feeling that way when I was younger. Like, am I alone in feeling this way? Or is there some like hole in the ozone layer like above Canada? Is that the problem? Or do you guys feel that way too? Also, Leo, I'm from Germany. North of Germany, still pretty hot this week, like 30 degrees. Yeah, it's insane, actually. I read about some of the heat waves in like the Middle East and some parts of Europe, and like people die. Like literally hundreds of people die. It gets so hot over there. And you know, some of these places just like AC isn't very typical. Yeah, that's crazy. Aggro Pirate Demon Hunter is very good. And well, at least I don't know for standard. I think it's standard, it's still good too. Also, Zenny, I mean, if Geppetto's too greedy, you could always run it in ETC. That's true. I think at one point I did have ETC in this deck, actually. Canada always getting the shorter end of the stick. Maybe I will do that. Take Geppetto out. Put ETC in. Dep. No, I want Jep. So what else do we want here? Dirty Rat? For like warrior matchups? What's common right now? Let me check. I started paying for the HS Replay subscription so I can get like the full statistics now. Paladin, Warlock. What is that? Like Pain Warlock, probably? Oh yeah, Pain Warlock. Zarimi Priest is coming back. Ambuff Paladin. Corpsicle Death Knight's catching on. Thrall's Gift. Yeah, I think I had Thrall's Gift in this at 1.2 because it's nice, right? It could be a board clear. Hex is very useful against like hand buff or pain lock and stuff like that. Viper? What's using Viper? Or like what would Viper be good against right now? Hand buff Paladin. That's pretty much it. Corpsicle Death Knight probably runs like the freezing weapon. I think I'll do this. I'll try this. As always, you know, as we play the deck and we kind of see what the meta's like, we'll make some changes as we go. But I'm thinking about dropping Altered Chord. Because I have 4 cards with Overload. I feel like if I had 6 cards, I would keep it. But 4, maybe I'll drop it for Frosty Decor. Anything else I want to change? I would like to get a second malted magma in here. Or do I need it? Actually, any neutral cards? I forgot to check the neutrals. Tide Pool Pupil? I feel like Tide Pool Pupil is just like a generally good card that can fit into so many different decks. Oregon Zormu, I don't think. Overplander is kind of nice. Grifta? Incendious, actually. That combos with Shutter Block. And it's just a fun card, right? I would add another Malted Magma, personally. Lots of aggro these days. Yeah, like looking at the meta again, right? Zarimi Priest, Pain Warlock, Dragon Druid, Insanity Warlock. To be good against those. Grifta is the goated 30th card. So it's funny, in my crafting guide that I released last week, I actually literally explained Grifta the same way. I basically said that Grifta is the perfect 30th card. You know, if you ever get a deck to like 28, 29 cards and you're not really sure what else to add, Grifta just fits in perfectly in so many decks. Insignius is very good as an alternate win con. Maybe I drop Frosty Decor, add a second Malted Magma, and add Incendious. Let's try that. I think I'm happy with that. So, like I said, we'll play the deck. We'll see how it goes. We'll make some changes as we go. Because I'm sure, you know, once we see what the meta's like, especially, who knows, maybe my MMR's down the shitter and I'm going to run into a bunch of warriors or something. We'll have to see. But has anyone else played with Tendrils since the buff? I forget who. Someone on YouTube I saw did a Tendril YouTube video. And it looked fun. Like I said, I love Tendrils. Tendrils are probably my favorite deck to come out this year. And like I said, out of Tendril, Warrior, Rogue, and Shaman, I think Shaman was my favorite. What's Mage playing? Oh, Spell Mage is coming back, right? Actually, there's like Elemental Mage. Is Elemental Mage still a thing with the Lamplighter nerf? Oh, I feel like his whole hand is decent. I'll skip the whole hand. If it is Elementals, Baking Soda Volcano, and Golganeth are great. Fairy Tale Forest is always nice. Also, did the deck tracker break again? Every stream, man. I don't know what it is. I had the deck tracker open. I pulled a deck code from it. Didn't see there was any kind of issue. And, oh, it is Elemental. Okay. Baking Soda Volcano. Oh, Malted Magma too. All right, I'm not really... Actually, I probably should have coined out the Fairy Tale Forest. Chump did... Oh, actually, you're right. I think it was Chump's video I watched, actually. Okay, that's a nice curve. I hate that card with the... What do you call it? The, like the condition. Do I really like the Baking Soda Volcano, this board? I could probably wait one turn, right? He can drop 4 more health. Yeah, I'll be greedy. He can drop 4 more health, and then, you know, I can still clear it. But yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious what Lamplighter, if it's still going to be good or not. Hugh, out of curiosity, do you have the Stone Right or Gen Greymane? I definitely have Gen Greymane. Stone Right. What card is that again? Let me take a look, Hugh. Stone Right. I believe I do have that card. Yeah. The one that gives your totems +2 attack for the rest of the game? I'm pretty sure I have it. Oops. Sorry, guy. I swear I hit that button. I wasn't BMing. Turn 4, guys. At least this clears. Heals me 10. Yeah, that's 7-4 on curve with like the previous, with the battle cry going. It's so strong. Okay. Deck tracker still doesn't want to come up. What am I at? 9. I don't really want a Molten Magma here. Could drop the Infested Watcher. I will overdraw a card. I don't want to trigger this. Next turn I can Golganeth. Yeah, let's do that. Overdraw a card, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, deck tracker, guys. My my PayPal payment went through. Also, Hugh, you might have most of the cards to craft Even Shaman, which is also a pretty good deck in Wild right now. Yeah, I'll have to hit Legend in Wild soon. I don't think I've ever hit Legend in Wild. So maybe next month or something. That's fine. At some point, I'll shoot for Legend in Wild. Just Golganeth and chill. Oh, Baking Soda Volcano too. All right, he's down to 2 cards. We got Golganeth, we're at 19. I got Baking Soda Volcano, Molten Magma. I'm probably okay. Do I just chuck a couple Tendrils and Infested Watcher? What do I have for Battle Cries? Incendious. Oh, it's Incendious or Ziliax? Okay, I'm going to hold on to that. Let's see what happens. Okay, that could be worse. Actually, no, that's good. I can... Wait, this is... Oh, this is 1 damage. Why I think this was 2. Whatever. Did I just trigger this? Yeah, my hand won't be full or anything. Oh, I forgot I have the normal Tendril in my hand. Whatever, I'll hold on to it. 0. Did you put the copy module in? Yeah, so back when I played this deck, you know, before Tendrils were neutered, I had the ticking module, but I don't think ticking goes well with this deck. Like, yes, you can have a bunch of Tendrils on the board, but I feel like more often than not, your board's kind of empty. So I swapped it out for the Battle Cry, because it would, you know, go with the Shutterblock. Shutterblock Tendril? Should I trade first? I think I should, right? Worst case, Lightning Storm to clear. Alright, let's see. Hey! That's bad. Hey, armor. Although he's probably not going to be playing like big things, but never know, right? Alright, 6 cost. Don't hit. Whatever. Ziliax is rough. Alright. I think I'm okay still. I'm at 18. I got Divine Shield. So he doesn't have to waste 2 mana to clear it. I still want to play a deck with Baif and Bodybuilder at some point. Like, I want to rip the Dirty Rat Baif and Bodybuilder combo just once. It's like on my Hearthstone bucket list. Oh, yeah. So nice. Actually, let me check. Spell damage would be nice. See, guys? This game's easy. So, if I Shutterblock Tendril, 7, 8, 9. So he has the mini guy in hand. Oh, this only hits enemy minions. I have Bayfin plus Shutterblock into Dirty Rat. That's really good, actually. I almost want to Baking Soda Volcano here. Because if this is... I always forget the name. If this is Lamplighter. If this is Lamplighter and he top decks like a second Lamplighter or a Brewmaster, I'm just dead, right? I think I should play it safe. Go, 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 go. Oh, I should have taken Dirty Rat, maybe. Dirty Ratted out the Lamplighter. But yeah, better safe than sorry, right? I'm going to win the long game. Oh, I could have taken Dirty Rat, and it would have comboed with the Bayfin. No. I was just talking about it. Hey, Menevat. Today I am playing Tendril Shaman. So now that Mage's Tsunami spell got buffed to 10 mana, Tendrils, you know, theoretically have like a payoff again. It's not as good as Sunset Volley, but it's decent. So trying out Tendrils, seeing how they do. Taking a break from Hunter. I will be going back to Hunter and finishing it off on Wednesday. So I haven't forgotten. Don't worry. Wednesday I will finish off Hunter, and I'll also do the tier list for all the Hunter secrets. So that'll be on Wednesday. There's no way we lose this game, right? All right, 7, 8, 9. Let's see what we get. That's not the worst. It's free 6, 6. That's nothing. Hey, that's okay. I'll take it. What do we get? Sylvanas, Lifesteal. All right, Mr. Mage, can you deal with that? Even Lamplighter, I'm not dead here, right? Because what's his Lamplighter at? 12 damage? 10, 11, 12 damage? Hey, Ayato. This is actually the first game. So the first, 30 minutes I spent just talking and making the deck. But yeah, this is the first game. So I'm playing Tendril Shaman today. So we'll see how it does because, Tendrils lost Sunset Volley at 10, but then they just gained Tsunami. It's not as good as Sunset Volley, but it's not bad. And yeah, better late than never, Yato. Like I said, you didn't miss much. We're stomping at an Elemental Mage currently. Like, just concede, my dude. Like, this, I just got like Lightning Bolt or something. This is lethal, right? Lightning Bolt? Alright, that's good enough. Did he concede? Oh. I forgot I had the other Discover. These stubborn aggro players, guys. Don't know when to concede. Because what did he need? He needed his Lamplighter to get to 15, and he needed to Lamplighter, either double Lamplighter or Lamplighter Brewmaster. So I guess like he did have an out, but I had to wait to gain some armor. Yeah, he would have died in a turn or two anyways. All right, so we didn't win with Tendrils, but good game to start us off. Also, I don't know if anyone's taken a look, but I uploaded a new custom Hearthstone video today. Every Monday is my custom Hearthstone series, so I don't know if you guys are into the custom cards or not, but yeah, take a look. I think they're really fun. Actually, speaking of custom cards, last week I created a new channel on my Discord for you guys to upload some of your own custom cards. And what I'm going to do next Monday is I'm actually going to review them live. So if you posted any cards there, I'll be taking a look next week. If you haven't, go ahead, post some cards if you want. Like I said, there's a channel in the Discord called Custom Cards. You can go post some of your custom cards, or even if you've never made custom cards before, it's super simple. I posted a link on where to do it and how to do it. So yeah, come up with some stuff, post some stuff there, and I'll check it out live next Monday. That's the current plan. So what's Rogue playing? Excavate still? I'm not playing like Pirates or anything, right? I'll keep Baking Soda Volcano just in case. Baking Soda Volcano is so good. Yato's excited for that. Yato, did you... Oh yeah, Yato. Yeah, you posted some custom cards there. So yeah. Ayato, Menovat. Yep, Ayato and Menovat so far posted some custom cards, so don't be shy, guys. Like I said, it's actually super simple how to make them. It's like literally, it's like drop-down menus and buttons. It's super simple to create custom cards. So even if you've never done it before, come up with some random bullshit and I'll take a look next week. Also, Hugh, he didn't know what to do because he couldn't go face. Yeah, sometimes aggro players, right? Like you play a couple taunts and their brain just locks up. All right. So it looks like it is some kind of excavate thief rogue. Which is good because like I think we have the long game potentially. It comes down to RNG, right? Can I RNG some random bullshit? Can he RNG some random bullshit? Steve, do I put my deck code in general or deck ideas? Up to you. Deck ideas would probably make the most sense, but yeah, I'm not picky on that stuff. Also, Ayato, I still need to figure out a way to get some good pictures for the cards. Don't think I can keep going with just the WoW official arts. Hey, for what it's worth, actually, look into the WoW TCG art. Because, you know, I've talked about it before that the early years of Hearthstone, the art actually came directly from the WoW TCG. So, yeah, look into that. If you like old school Hearthstone art, it's literally the same thing. Let's coin out this. Yeah, sure. Yeah, literally. So when Hearthstone launched, all of the art came from the WoW TCG. Hearthstone did not commission its first art until a year or two into the game. I think it was Goblins versus Gnomes was the first time they actually commissioned new art for Hearthstone. And it wasn't even for all the cards, I don't think. I think they slowly weaned off of the WoW TCG art. But yeah, for the first year and a half, it was all WoW TCG art. So that is why there's a big difference between old Hearthstone art and new Hearthstone art. Yeah, it basically depends what art was made for Hearthstone and what was reused from the WoW TCG. Personally, I love like the darker, grittier look of the WoW TCG. And I feel like I'm not in the minority there. I think a lot of people lately have been complaining that, you know, Hearthstone has got very like goofy Pixar looking. So we'll see. We'll see if they can turn things around because there's been a lot of complaints with that recently. That's just YOLO Tendrils. 50-50. All right. Don't win that one. 50-50. Oh, God. All right, this is not a good sign of things to come, guys. Ayato, I mean a bit, but then again, I think it's fine to have it goofy as long as they keep some expansions to be serious. Oh, I agree. I fully agree that I am totally fine if Hearthstone has some goofy expansions, some serious expansions, but I think the fact that they basically had two extremely goofy expansions back to back, like really hit people. You know, it hit me, right? I don't know. It felt like it's been forever since the last like serious expansion, and I know I'm not alone in feeling that way. So there needs to be like balance, and I feel like they just haven't hit that balance recently. So if the next expansion was planned to be like a more goofy theme, I am sure that they're like sweating over at Blizzard and and they're maybe trying to make some changes or something. Because if I think the next expansion is also goofy, people are not going to be happy. So I'm at 17 already. What's going on here? I could have lightning stormed there, I guess, but yeah. And yeah, obviously the expansions don't have to be like super serious. I feel like there's some of them are a good middle ground, like Titans, right? Titans still had like bright kind of like happy art, but it was a more serious theme. So you can definitely have, you know, like a bit of both. It's not like every set has to be like Diablo, right? It doesn't have to be like dark and gritty and super serious. You can have aspects of both, but the last 2 expansions, it was like goofy art, goofy theme, goofy everything. Hugh says next expansion's Candy Marshmallow Lands. What's this guy got in his hand? Oh, this... Where'd that come from? Blood Sale Recruiter. Okay, so he's got 2 charges in hand. He's got 9 damage in charge. That's not good. Can I get the healing spell? Oh, shit. Healing spell? Oh, the taunts are nice. Taunts. Give me all the taunts. Also, Ayato loves their cheese dragon, and they're going to use them until the end of time. I feel like Gorgon Zormu is like a decent middle ground to me. Gorgon Zormu is obviously goofy, but it's not like too goofy. I don't know. Like I said, I think there's a fine line, but and sometimes they hit it. Sometimes they nail it, and other times not so much. What do you forge? Oh, man. Guy's getting so much direct damage. He has 9 charge damage in hand. So I need to heal or put up more taunts, or I'm just dead. I think I Lightning Storm Feral Spirit. Next turn, I'll be able to Golganeth still if I need. Actually, can I taunt Totem too? That'd be like Chef's Kiss, taunt Totem. Oh yeah, the RNG's coming back, guys. First couple turns were bad, but we're coming back. What else has this guy got? 2. That's fine. There's no like demon that kills me here, right? Famous last words. No rush. No, don't rush like Wind Fury. Okay, that's not bad. Taunt stealth, guys. Great combo. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a fan of this card in Rogue. I recently put a video up on YouTube where I played like an Excavate Rogue deck, and I swapped this card for Health Drink. I don't know. I think one of Rogue's shortcomings is like its sustain and healing, and unless you RNG some good healing spells, it could be really rough. And like Party Fiend is a good card, but I don't know. I think it's just because I like, you know, like the slower, more value games that I like the Health Drink more. This is annoying though. Actually, I can clear it still. Yeah, I need to clear that. All right, so he still has the charge damage. I got 3 taunts up. I'm at 15. Got 1 more random spell. He's excavated twice. Hopefully, he has a slowish turn. I can kind of, you know, play Eye of Chaos or do something a bit slower myself. Blast Zone or whatever that's called would suck. The mage one, 2 damage. That's not that bad. Can't you target the same thing multiple times? Couldn't he have done 3 on one wolf and 2 on one on the other wolf? Or am I mistaken there? Also, Leo challenge, build a cheese deck in WoW with Cheesemonger, Gorgon Zormu, Zola the Gorgon Monstrosity. That's a good idea. Yeah, a cheese deck. How many times is this guy going to play this? What now? What's 2 mana? Wow, okay. All right, so he once again, he has 9 damage from hand, plus this, 10 damage from hand. Do I just triple Tendril? Hope for some good outcomes? I'll do this first. Okay. So the question is, does he have 5 damage? Or another Shadow Step or something? I got a 4 or 5? Maybe I should have totemed, actually. Got, oh, that was like my out. Oh, no. These Tendrils, man, are not on my side today. Aw, losing. Man, I was hoping he was going to play a bunch of shit here and attack, and I'd play Ziliax next turn and kind of stabilize and heal. That is rough. So what are these at now? 6. What helps me here? Infested Watcher, Baking Soda Volcano, Amphibious Elixir. Yes, Ayato, the one attack. Hey, the one attack might make a difference. You never know. Also, Hugh sounds like a cheesy strat. Oh, damn. Am I dead? Oh, it's close. All right, Tendrils, please do something. I need healing or taunts. I'm gonna trade this here because I need the board space. There's no sense like clearing his board because he has 3 damage in hand here. I need healing or taunts. Healing or taunts. Well, hey, that's what I said, guys. I said literally this game will come down to RNG. And this guy RNG'd a 6/6 charge and just hit me in the face with it multiple times. Also, yeah, losing, because Ziliax would have been perfect there. I could have played Ziliax, traded it into both. Oh well. Sometimes you Tendru, sometimes you don't. Whatever. RNG fest to be lost. Yep, it happens. Steve, it's insane to me that Rogue still has Shadow Step and Prep and Standard with Breakdance too. Yeah, I was actually talking to someone on YouTube recently because in one of my previous videos, I mentioned whether or not Vanish would be okay in Standard, like in Core. And I said how I think it would. I think drop Vanish down to 5 mana and it could be in Core, right? And they basically said, why has Shadow Step been in Core forever, but like Vanish isn't? So yeah, I think Shadow Step has to be removed at some point. I save this or rip it? I'll save it. Like I think Prep is fine. I think Prep can stay. I think, you know, Breakdance too. Get rid of Shadow Step, keep Breakdance. Like have one or the other. Oh, this is like Zrimi Priest, isn't it? All right. Oops. Well, we have lots of removal, which is good because this deck puts out a lot of stats very, very quickly. And yeah, like Shadow, because has Shadow Step ever left Core? Does anyone know? And Shadow Step's never been nerfed, has it? Am I remembering wrong? Let me double check. Shadow. So here's the change log for Shadow Step. Oh, this was an alpha change. Beta had flavor text change. Yeah. Literally, Shadow Step's never had any changes. They added like the Shadow Spell School when Spell Schools came out. Other than that, it's literally never been changed. Like in the entire history of Hearthstone, it's just stayed in Core, never been changed. Yeah, it's crazy. Because especially there's certain cards they just can't print in Rogue because Shadow Step exists. Like I feel like they kind of painted themselves into a corner because Shadow Step exists. It's kind of like Bran, like Deep Miter Bran, or even just regular Bran, right? They have to be careful printing certain cards because those exist, especially Deep Miter Bran, right? Deep Miter Bran's in Standard for another year still, I believe. And they just like can't print strong warrior battle cries while it's Standard legal. So yeah, I'm not a fan of them printing very like polarizing cards like that. So Aftershocks. I'll have 4 mana next turn if I Lightning Storm. I could play Eye. Save Aftershocks with a discount. That's fine. Shadow Step is like Standard's version of Ice Block. It's very good. It has never been removed or even nerfed. That's true with Ice Block too. I think at some point I'm going to do a video that is like the top 5, best secrets or worst secrets or something. I wonder if Ice Block is the best secret in the game. It's definitely the most frustrating secret. I feel like number 1 is Ice Block, number 2 is Objection. To me, at least. Also, very... Is this like a new Tsunami Priest inclusion? That's interesting. Actually, I could Dirty Rat out, what's it called? Tsunami. Also, yeah, Steve says whole class is being held up by a 0-cost spell. If I had a nickel for every time a 0-cost spell broke something in Hearthstone, like, I'd be rich. Like, it's insane to me that Blizzard doesn't realize that's the problem. Like, look at Concierge, right? I've talked about this previously. The fact that Concierge can reduce cards to 0, like, that's the problem. Like, just avoid 0-cost cards. It's that simple. It's not rocket science, guys. Also, Yotto, it's a new card. I don't know how well it is in the preset. Yeah, very weird inclusion. I get it's kind of like a 4-mana 5/4 draw 2, kind of. Do I just trade an Aftershocks? Do a couple Tendrils first. Feeling lucky. What's it destroying? That's fine. Pop-up book's kind of good. Actually, let's do this. Yeah, this is a little greedy. Whatever. I think I'd rather just save Aftershocks if possible. And yes, Ayata, I guess we'll see. This will be the test. Is Carry On Grub any good? So I guess one nice thing about Carry On Grub is, say like Tsunami goes in the suitcase, right? Yeah, like if Tsunami was in the suitcase, it can't get Dirty Ratted out. So that's like one good aspect of it. You can hide something from Dirty Rat or like Disruption. Also, Hugh, Ice Block's definitely the best secret in the game. Outside of Secret Mage, every viable Mage deck in Wild only runs that one secret. So they can tutor it consistently, pretty much holding it up the entire class. Yeah. I'm almost... There's some cards I feel like they can just remove from the game entirely. Like, I feel like Ice Block, Shadow Step, like some of these cards that have been prevalent for 10 years, like, just remove them. Just remove them from the game. Like, try and freshen things up. Like, they've had their time in the sun, right? So he has Oil. That's Tsunami. see what we get. Oh, if I had one more mana, this would be so good right now. Do I rip this? I'm a little scared. YOLO. Oh, I should trade it first. Yeah, where's the chill? I kind of want him to play some more cards so I can maybe guarantee hitting Tsunami off Dirty Rat. Also, I have a bunch of removal I'm trying to like be very greedy with. Also, Yada, on a different note, I've been wanting to experiment with like a hand buff hunter with Ranger Gilly to see if it's any fun. I don't think Ranger Gilly is a good card. I think it needs more of a buff than just like the mana decrease they did. Also, Leo, I'm not sure if that's English or not. What am I reading there? Okay, so this is an oil here. I'm very curious, are these minions? Yogg would be nice here, but I could Aftershocks Baking Soda Volcano. Is that clear? Let's see here. Tumbleweed. Tumbleweed will leave. Oh, these four guys will be up still. Wave of Nostalgia, I don't think. I think I still take the Tumbleweed. I don't know if this will clear. What do we got? Oh, it won't clear. Whatever. It'll mostly clear. We're at 38 life. Next turn... Next turn, I either Giant Tumbleweed or Dirty Rat? What's Tsunami? 8 dragons for the extra turn, right? Has he played 8? I don't think so. I think he's played like 6. Metris, do you also hate Shadow Step? So don't get me wrong, like I don't hate Shadow Step. I think Shadow Step's a really fun card. I like playing it a lot. It's just that, you know, Shadow Step has warped Rogue for 10 years now. Like, literally all of the Rogue cards that ever come out, you know, they're all abused by Shadow Step for 10 years now. And I just feel like I'd like something different for Rogue, is all. I feel like everything Rogue ever does is always, you know, revolves around Shadow Step. So that's my problem with it again. It's not a bad card. It's just I want something different after so long. All right. He's not just going to play Tsunami on an empty board and kill me next turn, right? Because I think his Tsunami is active now. His cheese is only at 2 costs. So it's not, he can't like Tsunami cheese and kill me. I'm at 30. Does Tsunami Priest run like the OTK build with the Giants still? I don't know. Also, Yato, for sure he needs something else with his Death Rattle with Yelling Yodeler and King Plush would be kind of insane. That would be funny actually with Yelling Yodeler. You're not wrong. And oh yeah, it's 8 dragons. Yeah, so I think it's Tsunami's active now, but he needs some kind of board, right? Even if he rips Tsunami here. Tsunami's 5? Am I right? Like, this is Tsunami right here, right? That's a little annoying. So he's got Tsunami, cheese, and 3 other cards. Okay, so he's got Tsunami, a Whelp, and 2 other cards. Or just drop Ziliax, trade. Wish this traded into something. Or just Yogg and make everything attack each other. Because again, I don't think they're running like the OTK version of this deck with the Giants, so he needs some kind of board, right? I think I do that. All right, Yogg's effect didn't kill my 2/2, so that's good. Okay. Sure, fireball to the face. So yeah, hope maybe he'll play the Whelp, play a couple more minions like a Dirty Rat. I think we're okay though. Unless he's playing the Giants build, I think we're okay. Also, Plot Twist has no Tsunami. Also, she's 5 mana. Oh, maybe ripping Tsunami? How much damage we got here? 7, 12. Zermi's 8? 8, 8? 20 damage? Am I mathing right? It's funny, I feel like Tsunami Priest has always been so slept on. Like, even after getting nerfed, right? Tsunami has consistently been a strong deck. I just feel like people aren't really playing it. I don't know why. What does that guy do again? Okay. Doesn't kill Yogg. Man, look at this nasty Golganeth. Oh, I missed how this guy'd rush, actually. It could have killed Yogg. All right, odds, guys. Does this guy does he concede after this? Concede? No concede. Yeah, I called it. he took a second to compose himself before he conceded. Tsunami was devastating to Wild pre-nerf. Oh yeah, before the nerfs, Tsunami was insane because it only needed 4 dragons, right? And it was so obvious, like so many extra turn effects have just been busted. And it's not just Hearthstone, like Magic, and I'm sure other card games too. Pretty much every extra turn effect has always been so strong. Oh, Shaman! Same portrait. Do we have a fellow Tendril enjoyer here? I know like Evolve Shaman is a deck right now. I'll keep the Malted Magma because they like to build up a board full of shitters. Could take this for Thrall's Gift for Lightning Storm. The auto dragon decks are just fun as a whole. Yeah, I will say I really like tribal decks in general. You know, I'm a big Magic the Gathering player as well, and tribal decks are way more popular in Magic than they even are in Hearthstone, which I think is great. It's really fun to build a deck around like a central theme, and oh, I think I hit Ziliax. I think that's kind of crazy. I don't know. There is some matchups where I feel like I would risk a Dirty Rat on 2, but is it really worth it against Shaman? I can't hear you. Aftershocks? Probably, right? Keep his board down. What was I saying? Yeah, so tribal decks with Magic, right? There's so many like crazy tribes in Magic too. In Hearthstone, there's like only a handful, right? It's like pirates, elementals, undead. What else is there? Dragons. There's like 6 or something, right? In Magic, you could build like a rat deck. You can build like a bear deck. You can build what else? Like, where's some stupid ones? There's just so many tribes in Magic that can support full decks. Like, it's great. Hey, Fosco, how's it going? Did you have a good weekend? Oh, yeah, Beast. Beast is another deck in Hearthstone. I could just chill. It's like 2 guys on board. I'll hold that. Oh, zombies. Yeah, I have a magic deck. I have a zombie deck in magic. What other like tribal decks do I have in magic? I have a zombie deck. There's some tribes that are like made up in like the magic universe. I got, you know, a couple decks like that. Yeah, there's just so many cool options. Yeah, I want to keep his board down, right? Yeah. Because this is the Wave of Nostalgia deck. And yeah, Hugh, like I said, and you said, yeah, Zerimi. It's funny because even after the nerf, Zerimi's still so strong. I don't know about Wild. Like, is Zerimi still good in Wild? Because in Standard, at least, Zerimi has been strong consistently. I feel like it just flies under the radar. Spell damage? Nope. Tendril? Deal the damage? Oh. Does that do anything? It's kind of fun. Oh, hitting both tendrils off, that's a little annoying. All right, see what we get. 2 cost. Hit my thing, please, please, please. Okay. All right, my dude, if you want a wave of nostalgia to deny my adaptive amalgam, I'm fine with that. Just saying. But that's the name of the game for this deck, right? They just build up a board of little shitters and then wave of nostalgia. I'm assuming that's what this deck is. I need some draw if possible. Do I wave in nostalgia? The rest of these kind of suck, right? Screw it, guys. All right, give me something good. What'd I get? Oh, Gruel. Oh, that one's good, though. Oh. Okay. Taunts to try and keep mice things alive. Gruel. I win. I win, guys. Man, if you ever opened Gruel in like classic Hearthstone, such a waste of a legendary. Oh, I wish I picked Hex now. Okay. Although I could Shutter Block into Ziliax for 2 mana. He might trade into Aviana, though. Also, Ayato, now that Amalgam showed up, I kind of wish the Shark Amalgam was in Standard to use a Discover on it. The Shark Amalgam. Which card? Let me look. Which card are you talking about, Ayato? Also, Fosca, what was the final thought on that legendary Reno Hunter deck I sent? Did I play that one last week? Did you send that deck in Discord, Fosca, or did I play that deck last week? I can't remember. All right. What to do? Actually, I could trade, and Gruel stays alive. And then I just Feral Spirit? He gets another trigger off this, but... Spell damage would be sweet. Actually, healing's not bad. Alright, Gruel. Gruel lives some more. Oh, Amalgam of the Deep. Do you consider Amalgam of the Deep a shark? I don't know what I would consider him. I guess he does have a shark face. I never noticed that. Interesting. Oh boy. Alright, I need the baking soda volcano here. Man, I thought that wave of nostalgia was good for me, but it ended up being so much better for him. Taunt Totem? Alright. Next turn, Zilliax possibly? Or Yogg? Man, yeah. Oh, am I dead? No. So does Yogg? Yogg doesn't even clear, does it? Oh, I'm still overloaded. I can't Yogg or Zilliax. All right. Don't think we got this, guys. Oh, actually, no. He just hits with the weapon and we're dead. Oh, well. Man, like I said, I thought I got the better outcome on that Wave of Nostalgia, but him getting the, whatever it's called, the Priest one, and giving him Tyrion. I did his deck better than his deck. Oh, well. Also, yeah, Hewitt's a shark, pirate, robot, an elemental, a totem. I gotta look at the art for that more closely. Because I don't know why, I never noticed the, like, shark head until just now. And yes, Ayato, the backfire. The backfire was real in that game. Death Knight. I have to say, I haven't run into a single cockroach since Perils launched. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting to, like, end my streak. What's Death Knight playing? Oh, they're playing some new, like, Corpsicle deck, right? Is it... What does that deck even do? Corpsicle Death Knights. Let's see some popular decks. Is it like an aggro deck? Yeah, a bunch of little shitters. Gorgonzormu. Alright, keep removal. We'll see how it goes. I don't think I've played against this deck before. Ayato says, what in the world is a cockroach in terms of Hearthstone? So a cockroach is a Plague Death Knight. So for the longest time, I always joked that, you know, Plague Death Knight just like wouldn't go away. Like it just wouldn't die like cockroaches, right? You just can't get rid of them. And so it got to the point where I referred to Plague Death Knights as cockroaches. Let's do this. Because yeah, I had so many streams where like like every other game was against a Plague Death Knight. And it's not even necessarily that Plague Death Knight is a good deck, it's just an annoying deck. That was the thing. Aftershocks is really good against these cards. Repeat the last spell you cast at an enemy. Kind of too bad. This wouldn't repeat Lightning Storm, Aftershocks. Repeats Pop-Up Book, I guess. Let's just chill. Oh, yeah, Hugh. Hugh says cockroaches bring plagues. It makes sense. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, see? It was all planned out. Also, Yato says, that's me, that little shit of a Death Knight. Hey, I'll forgive you. I could be friends with the cockroaches. It's okay. Aftershocks pop-up book? Sure. And then next turn, if I want, I could play Chatty Macaw, repeat pop-up book. Like, what other spell can Chatty Macaw repeat even? It's just pop-up book, right? Man, if this card said repeat the last spell you played, it would be so much better. I don't even think it would be broken. It's just too bad because I feel like in its current form, this card is just not even playable. But if it was repeat the last spell, I feel like it'd be playable but not broken. What do you guys think? Okay. Playing Syndius for the first time? Let's see if we get off this. Actually, this is a 50-50. This could hit their face, right? 50-50, guys. I haven't been hitting these 50-50s today. I've lost like every 50-50. Also, Hugh, I wish the change to the new no duplicates cards also affected the old ones. Tired of Miyako Rogue drawing through their whole deck on turn 5 and discovering lethal with Zephyrs. I agree. I really think they should retroactively change the old Highlander cards to be like the new ones. I agree 100%. Because as you said, right, it doesn't make sense that people can put Zephyrs in their decks and draw through them so quickly that it's not even really a restriction anymore. Like cards, the classes in Hearthstone have so much draw now, it's not even a restriction. So I like the route they're going with the Highlander cards now. I want to like hex that? No hex? Hex? I'll take it. I feel like that 1 damage is pretty early in the game, right? That 1 damage will go a long way. Also, Ayato Hunter, like some other characters, got some questionable cards. Yeah, some of the cards in this set, you can tell they were made with like the tourist class in mind, and they just kind of suck at both. So it's a little too bad there. Like, I feel like some of the cards nail the tourist mechanic. Like, they're good for both classes. Some are good for, like, one or the other, and some are just shit for both. But it's their first attempt at the mechanic, right? So I think hopefully they'll learn some lessons from it, and the next go-around will be even better. But maybe I just have high hopes. All right, no +1 attack for you. So I really gonna need like healing for this deck, right? Because they're just gonna grind out with Corpsicle. Like healing and taunts, right? Cough, cough, priest. Yeah, what did priest get this set again? Did they get some good cards? They got some good cards, I believe, right? Let's see. Not really. There's some cards that look like okay in priest. Oh, get rid of one Eliza, they discover another one. All right, can I get another hex, please? All right. You discover Elizas, I discover hexes. Get 2 random spells from spell schools you haven't cast, or get a Naga and a random spell. Like, that's better. That is trash. Is this a demon? Nah. If this is a demon, it would have been the saving grace. Oh, shit. That would have just killed me if, like, Eliza died or something, right? Almost. All right, baking soda volcano. Aw, it kind of sucks. I think I still 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a chance it doesn't clear his board, actually. Actually, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So more than likely, I either have like a 5-1 or there's a 1-1-1 left. I think I still do it. Or the 2-1 lives. Alright, let's play a Tendril. 2 cost. Oh, that's not that bad. Does this deck have any other direct damage outside of Corpsicle? Or is it just grinding you out with Corpsicle? Also, it seems like the majority of Priest's cards were made with Arana in mind and not Priest in mind, which kind of sucks in my view. I said before, right? It always sucks when they make cards that are only good with like very specific packages. Instead of making cards that are just like generically good, they kind of like shoehorn them into specific decks. That's always a bummer. Wow, I'm surprised he traded there. Want to play some of their minion? Wait, Corpsicle's gone, right? Replace your hero power and non-warlock cards. So the Death Knight cards. Why did he play that? I feel like he could have just grinded me out with Corpsicle. Interesting. Okay. Can I hit spell power? Nice. Then I think I'll save this for Shutter Block. Do I have a demon die? Nope. Whatever, get out of my hands. Yeah, they're a warlock now. Yeah, like I said, I think they truly could have just grinded. What's this guy do? Replaces all of his cards with warlock cards. Now replaces everything with legendaries. Oh, I thought that triggered for a second. I was like, no way that was a Reno deck. What if I Shutter Block? Freeze that. Tendril? Next turn I can Shutter Block Ziliax? Actually, we'll freeze last. Who knows? Maybe it'll die somehow. I'll get a 3/4/5. Okay. Holy shit, that was a good outcome. Oh my god. Oh, the Tendrils, they've made up for themselves. Holy shit. That, oh man. That turn made up for every other shitty turn this stream. My god. What can that hit? Golganeth, ETC, Infested Watcher, Tendril. Nothing backbreaking. Alright, so his... Wow. Yes. Wow. Okay, that was a good Tendril. Man. Yeah, I don't think there's any changes I'd make to this deck, though. What about you guys? Anything... Like, any... Actually, let me take a look at the deck when it comes up again. Yeah, anything jumping out to you guys that you'd cut or add? Yeah, let's see. I feel like I could cut just like the regular Tendrils. But what would I add? Is there anything like really important you guys think I'm missing? I feel like the deck's pretty solid outside of that. Mage, just elementals again, right? Probably not going to keep Golganeth without the coin. I'd remove the Tendril stuff. Like all the Tendril stuff? That's the whole point of the deck. Yeah, I could see maybe just the normal Tendrils being cut. I could see Incendious maybe being cut. I haven't got to play Incendious once so far. Like almost every deck I've been playing against is like very fast. So I think the biggest things I need is just anti-aggro. Maybe add Hagatha. Hagatha wouldn't draw anything though, right? I'd have to add like Wish Upon a Star or whatever to the deck, right, as well? Interesting. Okay, it just heals itself. We'll draw. So is this Spell Mage? I'm guessing? Okay. I feel like every matchup, I either need lots of anti-aggro and or healing. Like most of these games, feel like I haven't even won by... Yes, that's another bad thing about having the Tendrils in the deck, is you can draw them off the location. Maybe I will drop the Tendrils. Also, Hugh, I'd drop the Tendrils, the Legendaries, and all of those spells and minions too. I think that would be good to have some play cards and a hero power that summons a 1/1 charger would be neat too. You almost got me. Almost. Just chill. I should like convert to the dark side one day and have a Plague Death Knight stream. Actually, so my birthday is in a month, and I'm thinking about doing a 12-hour stream for my birthday. I should, like, at some point play Plague Death Knight. That could be like a sub goal or something. Like I can set some different goals for the stream, and it's like, all right, if I get 10 subs, I'll play Plague Death Knight. Also, that one's a little rough. I'm surprised he just like ripped that with 2. All right, see what we get. That's... oh, could be worse. Spell damage? If I rip Lightning Storm here... I think I save it. Yato says, yes, Death Knight stream. Also, Ayato, you didn't read Hagatha fully? Okay. Yeah, Hagatha's a cool card. You need some other stuff to support it too. Oh, this is big spells. Okay. I thought this was going to be like the small, shitty spell mage. It's actually a really nice clear. We are down to 15 though. Gotta be a bit careful, because if it's a big spell mage, they got some big big bursts potentially. Also, Tind, there's that 0 mana spell that adds a random shaman spell to your hand whenever you play a minion. And you're playing a lot of 1-drops. I got 3, right? I'm gonna cut the Tendrils though, I think, after this. No, stop shooting me. Order? What? All right, Amphibious Elixir. Perfect. Baking Soda Volcano. Amphibious Elixir. How many nature? Oh, these are fire. That's a bit too bad. So these are essentially the same thing, right? Without any kind of discount. Take this for direct. We guess like if he has like a sunset volley, right? Get something big. I think I do that. Oh, it's nice. Oh, Tind, you mean the actual Tendrils themselves? I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm generating a lot of 1-cost cards. You meant, yeah. Also, Yato, I still need to make Big Spell Mage work. Yeah, I think Big Spell Mage is a really cool archetype. It's just, yeah, it's kind of rough. Also, what just happened? What is happening? Oh, wow. So he burned Primordial Glyph, Light Show, Yogg in the box. That's a good burn. And he added another one of those to his hand. Oh my god, this guy's drawing big. All right. Counterspell's not in standard, right? Okay. So do this and play 1 Tendril. Wow, that's just in his deck. Interesting. He will burn a card here. Oh, okay. So he burned the other Elemental Inspiration. He burned a Yogg in the box. Oh, that's Explosive Runes, right? Or there's second Sunset Volley. Okay. Do I Zilliax here, or do I save it to Shutter Block? I guess we'll see what I get off the secret, right? I don't have any Frost Spell. But, oh. All right. Okay, just take all the healing. So, yeah, I think I will Shutter Block. It will die to the Explosive Runes. But then next turn I can Zilliax. I take 1 damage. Alright, so all this guy has left, he has 1 Yogg in the box, and he has Projection Orb. Oh, actually, oh, he might have Tsunami. I forgot about that. But that's his whole turn, right? I feel like hard casting Tsunami for 10 kind of sucks. Okay, there goes the rest of his deck. Frost Bolts, more damage. That's more damage. More damage. That did nothing. Yeah, so all he's got is Projection Orb, maybe Tsunami. Probably just do Zilliax, right? Yeah. Then next turn, this will do 3, 4, 5. I'm at 27. Oh, he's got 1 Yogg in the box. I forgot. Yeah, he's got 1 Yogg in the box. Yep. So board clear here would suck. That's fine. That's fine. Kind of, actually, that's a little annoying. Clears the Divine Shields. Actually, that doesn't. Oh my god. Oh no. What is this? All right, actually insane Yogg in the box. Oh, man. All right, so Yogg can probably clear. Oh no, that's wait, where'd that secret come from? Oh, it's not explosive runes. It's just Yogg and clear. That Yogg in the box was actually insane. All right, don't screw me, Yogg. Oh, he actually won't get the seal. That's something. That, who cares? Okay. Wow, that that doesn't matter. He's only got the spells in his deck. Aw, all right. Please, when he steals it, please screw him over. Do some kind of. All right, he gets a 1 cost. Okay, that's annoying. At least they still die in 1 hit. So what's he got? He's got Projection Orb left, right? He's got the movement spell to get the 6/6. Oh, screw him over, please, please, please. Gets rid of the 2 Divine Shield. Actually, gets rid of the Yoggs. All right. Okay. I can clear here, right? I have so many removal spells. So out of the, he has the the movement spells left. So he can make me discard cards, which who cares? He can summon the 6/6. He's got the buff one. I have to be aware of that one. Tin says getting Death Knight PTSD. Baking Soda Volcano first? Wait, Counterspell is standard legal? Let's test for it. I think Baking Soda Volcano first? Actually... This won't clear. Actually, if I do this, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's perfect. All right. What are my Tendrils at? Oh, I've barely been able to play them. Okay. Am I going to lose this because of that Yogg in the box? Oh, I'm overloaded. Oh no. Oh no. I was going to Aftershocks into Golganeth. Oh, did I just throw? All right, Tendril, save the day. Oh, that's something. Just lightning bolt, another one. Okay. That Yogg in the box, actually insane. I literally survived everything only for him to get like the most insane Yogg in the box imaginable. All right, at least now I can Golganeth. I'm probably like just Golganeth and shoot that, right? Oh god. Do I lose? Random spell? Nope. Nope. Oh no. There's nothing I can draw to save me, right? Actually, Tendril. 0 mana Tendril. Win the game? Nope. Damn. I held on so well only to, like, for Yogg to just slap me in the face. Alright, I am going to remove the Tendrils, though. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run a quick ad, just so there's no other ads for a while. And in the meantime, I'm going to tweak the deck a little bit. So I'll see you guys in about a minute, and I'll be tweaking the deck, and we'll jump back into things. So be back in a minute, guys. All right, I'm going to drop the Tendrils. It makes the location more consistent. So what do I drop? What do I add? What are my options? I need some kind of like just more removal or healing, right? I could add Frosty Decor, could add... I don't think I need to draw. My hand is pretty full usually. I don't think Chill Vibes, don't think Dehydrate. Feral Spirit could be... Maybe I drop Incendious as well. I feel like if I added Feral Spirit, I'd want to add that Sax card, whatever it's called. Altered Chord. Because I'd have 6 Overload cards in my deck at that point. Incendious is one cut I could make. The rest of the cuts are tough. Flash of Lightning. How many nature cards do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Yeah, I think it's worth it. You can put more RNG in the mix. Actually, I like your idea. So with RNG in mind, I'm gonna drop Incendious and add Prison of Yogg. So that is my compromise there. And then in terms of replacing the Tendrils, it might still be Feral Spirit. Feral Spirit's decent. I feel like Feral Spirit... I like Frosty Decor, but I feel like it's too slow at 5. But if I did add Feral Spirit, like I said, I wish I could add Altered Chord. I feel like that would fit in the deck a little better. I could drop Malted Magma for Altered Chord, actually. I feel like I feel like Malted Magma like hasn't been that good. But maybe I just haven't been running into like a lot of decks with like the little guys. I've been running more into like, I don't know. Like I feel like against pirates, this would be very, very good. But I haven't been running into pirates at all. Tin says the 5 mana spell that summons the 2/2/4s is just better than Feral Spirit. It's just 5 mana. Like, there's some decks that could just kill you by turn 5 at this point, right? So, I don't know. 5's a little hard to justify sometimes. 1 Malted Magma should be fine. 1 card for 3 uses. That's true. There has been a couple times I've had both Malted Magmas in my hand, right? And it's kind of overkill. Let's try Feral Spirit just for the overload synergy. Altered Core. Is there one more thing I need to drop one thing. One Flash of Lightning? ETC? Maybe I drop ETC. Dirty Rat, super situational. Geppetto is like so greedy. What's your Shutterwalk payoff? No, the goal is to play Shutterblock with the Tendrils. So you play Shutterblock with a Tendril. Where are they? And it'll count 3 spells. So if you have, you know, Tendrils at like the 6 costs or something, you Shutterblock into the Tendril, it'll do a 6, 7, and 8 cost spell. But there's also Ziliax, yeah. But I'm trying to prioritize the Tendrils if possible. Yeah, maybe 1 Flash of Lightning. Actually, no. I think ETC. Geppetto is so greedy and slow. Like, there's been nowhere close to an opportunity for me to even play Geppetto. Maybe I do that. So there. So I dropped the Tendrils for Feral Spirit, and then dropped Incendious and ETC for Altered Chord, because now I have 6 overload cards in my deck. I think I like that better. Also, Tind, I was afraid you might say that. Hey, the deck, it's called Tendril Shaman, my dude. Is Geppetto even good? I don't know what it does, to be honest. So the idea of Geppetto in this deck is that you play Geppetto and get a full hand of Tendrils, essentially. Because yeah, you know, I think it's only Tendrils it'll hit in this deck. But yeah, it'll just fill your hand with Tendrils. That's the idea. But Yogg can also do that if you need to. So it is very greedy. But what are we? 3 and 3 so far. 50%, not too bad. Actually, we've been alternating. We literally one lost. So we're bound to win this game, guys. Druid. Is it like Dragon Druid people are playing right now? Also, Hugh, Malted Magma is great against Pirates mainly. That's a big reason why even Shaman is good in Wild. Yeah, I haven't been running into like any Pirates though, surprisingly. Mulligan for more like board clears and AoE. Do Tendrils sit at 10 or can they go higher somehow? No, so Tendrils will max out at 10, but then every Tendril you play after that will do another 10. So if your Tendrils are at 10 and you Shutterblock into a Tendril, it'll cast 3 10 cost spells. They don't like reset or anything like that. And it's pretty nice. Lightning Storm, Altered Chord, Aftershocks, got healing. Sure. Nothing better to do. Also, Tind, you don't like Tendril decks? I thought about also playing like a Tendril Warrior, but I want to play Warrior on Thursday, and I don't want to double up too much. But yeah, I'll have to try the other Tendril decks at some point. Because Tendril Rogue's also a thing. Tendril Warrior. All right, this guy's ramping. He's only got 4 cards in hand. He's got no board. Okay. Actually, that's a nice top deck. There's nothing else in my hand I wanted to play. Yeah, see, dropping the Tendrils makes this so much more consistent. Actually, ETC too. Because ETC was a shitty hit off of this as well. So now you're guaranteed to get Ziliax, Shutterblock, Eye of Chaos. Stay alert, my child. That's it. Okay, yeah. Much more consistent. Just chill? I don't really want to waste board clears on that. Actually, I'll do one of these now. Hey Anoni, does spell damage totem buff the damage of all 3 shocks of aftershocks or only the first? So yeah, so if you have the spell damage, actually you can see, right? If you have the spell damage totem, the first aftershocks will deal 2, but it'll kill the totem, so then the next 2 will deal 1. So it'll deal 4 damage total. Yeah, if it was 6 damage, that would be insane, but unfortunately it checks like every cast, the board. Also, Yato, you make Overload Shaman look fun. I usually try to stay away from using those cards when I play Shaman, but I might reconsider it. So I'll be honest, I talked about this like a month or 2 back, but throughout the majority of my Hearthstone career, I didn't really play much Shaman. And it was mostly because I didn't like the Overload mechanic. Well, it's 2 reasons. One, early on in Hearthstone, you know, Shaman used to have variable outcome cards. Like, you know, if you haven't been playing Hearthstone that long, you may not know that Lightning Storm originally said deal 2 to 3 damage to all enemy minions. So every minion would separately either take 2 or 3 damage. And there was a bunch of Shaman spells that worked that way. They had like variable outcomes where it was like do this to this. And I hated that mechanic. So between that and Overload, I never really got into Shaman. But yeah, the last like year or so, I've really been enjoying it. There's a lot more Overload support. They got rid of the variable spells, and there's just, I don't know. Shaman, I think, is in a much better spot than like the early years. If I spells, oh, this spell damage totem luck, guys. Brassy Decor, sure. All right, who was it? Tind, I think? Yeah, Tind said Frosty Decor is better. We got it anyways. The biggest problem with Geppetto is by the time you want to play it because you played a lot of Tendrils, you already lost the game because you're playing a lot of Tendrils. Man, Tind, my dude. Not a fan of Tendrils, eh? Yeah, like you said, Crackle. Crackle was another example. Crackle was a 2-mana Shaman spell that, was it 4 to 6? Actually, it still exists. Let me look. I think Crackle was 3 to 6 or 3 to 7 or something. Let me look. Oh, 3 to 6. Yeah, so like this example, right? So Crackle is an old Shaman card that never updated or anything. But yeah, it was a 2-mana, deal 3 to 6 damage. And, you know, there were so many situations where you would need even just like 4 damage and it would deal 3, and it always felt so bad. Like, high rolling the cards felt good, but low rolling them was just backbreaking. So I was never a fan of this mechanic with Shaman back in the day. And I'm so glad they got rid of it. Sure. Actually, just hold it. Yeah, let's hold it. Also, Hugh, did the concierge nerf even do anything? I don't think so. Because you could still do, like, everything you could do with concierge before the nerf, you can still do. It's just 1 mana more, or like 1 turn slower, right? So, yeah, I don't think it really changed anything. I don't know how popular the deck still is. Oh, okay, we're going to find out. Speak of the devil. Watch him just dead here. Tind, they used to main Shaman, then dropped it completely when they removed spell damage totem. Yeah, but spell damage totem's back. So you got to hop back on the Shaman train, my friend. What's he got here? Concierge, spell damage, spell damage. Is there a... Am I dead here? Oh my god. I might just be dead here. I have 8... Oh, I'm 100% dead. Each of those is 12 damage. Oh, God. Maybe I'll run out of time, guys. Animations. Will the animation save me? Also, Hugh, you called it, man. Literally just asked if the concierge nerf did anything. All right, animations. Can the animations win me? Someone spectating. Druid is so balanced. I'm very sure I spelled concierge wrong there. Well, you cursed me. Steve, this Druid deck is the stupidest deck ever. Yeah. Like, I said it earlier in the stream, right? But zero cost spells have caused nothing but problems for Hearthstone. Like, I don't know why they keep falling into the same traps. Like, literally change concierge to it can't cost less than 1. Fixes the card. And if it, like, kills the card, who cares? Like, a card shouldn't, like, that change shouldn't just make or break the card. If that change just breaks the entire card, then it was broken to begin with. But yeah, zero cost cards have always ruined the game. Or like always been a pain point. Like Shadow Step, we were talking about Shadow Step earlier, right? And it's the fact that it's zero. I feel like it's not even just Hearthstone, right? It's like any card game. Like zero cost cards historically in every card game are always strong for the most part. Magic actually, depending on like the format, right? Magic has some really strong decks where it's like playing zero cost cards and doing all kinds of stupid shit. Blizzard never learns, guys. Sure. I can shoot something next turn maybe if I need to. Also, Hugh, this guy had 5 whole extra mana, so definitely not this case. Yeah, it was only, what was it, turn 6 or turn 7? Like, it's a little later, but still, to get just OTK'd like that? Name a better couple than Druid and OTK. Why is it always Druid that's breaking things too, right? Next turn, play the Watcher. Actually, 1/1 totem wouldn't be the worst here. That's fine too. 10, playing Shaman versus Druid so depressing. You play good cards but overload mana in return. They play better cards and gain mana. Yeah, like I said, it's always Druid, man. Druid's always breaking something. And like every time they get nerfed, they just come back stronger. Synthesize is fine, right? Alright, just leaving Velarok up is nice. No Shadow Step. Ooh, poor Rogue. No Shadow Step. Did my game freeze? This looks like it's mid attack. It's big. I think my game froze. I'm not gonna touch it. Usually I just wait and it comes back. Yep. Tin says someone at Blizzard mains Druid. Oh, 100%. The fact that the Cthulhu skin was made for Druid, which I feel like makes no sense, I feel like shows that they favor Druid. Someone at Blizzard favors Druid 100%. Also, I don't want to leave this up, but I really want to just shoot this. Oh, wait, I could do this. And then this. Reading the cards explains the cards, guys. Ayato, if you need to trade a card out, maybe consider Overdraft. Could work into the Overload cards. Which one's Overdraft again? Is that the 1 mana 2/1 that you like discover something? I'm not a huge Shaman player, so I forget the card names. Oh, yeah, Overdraft. I didn't realize that was standard legal. Did that card always have tradable? Like I said, I don't play a ton of Shaman, so I'm not super familiar. Let's just chill a bit. Hugh, Concierge is one of those cards that that's either broken and unfun or worthless with no possibility of in between, like the Nubricon combo from a year and a half ago. And exactly, and like that's the problem, right? If you design a card that like it's, you know, basically either broken or trash, and it's like a hair in between, it's not a good design card, in my opinion. Or a well-designed card. I can English. Actually, I'll do this. Maimaku, I'm sorry if I say your name wrong. Which build is the best? Which build is the best and actually meta? You're talking just like in Hearthstone in general right now? Because right now the best decks are Pain Warlock, Hand Buff Paladin, Druid Dragon, Zarimi Priest, Corpsicle Death Knight. It's all like aggro mid-range decks. If you like slower control decks, there's not really anything for you. Yeah, lots of combo, aggro. Where did that come from? Wait, oh, it's guys playing Wishing Well. Cool. That was a nice card to get off Synthesize. Okay. Rip Tendrils? That okay? Aw, that's useless. Give me something. Aw, come on. Hey, oh, that's actually I can't Mortal Coil my own guy now. All right, it's not the worst. Oh, he's got a lot of damage on board potentially. We'll see. Also, Hugh, I've pretty much been a Druid main my entire time in Hearthstone, and I have to admit this. Tendril Shaman is not one of them. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Tendril Shaman is not meta by any means. I am not trying to climb here. Just trying to have some fun. And Hugh, aggro's taken over Standard too. At least there's variety in Standard. Yeah, right now... And it might just be because it's still very soon after a balance patch that maybe the meta is still just in flux. But yeah, it's definitely favoring like aggro and combos right now. There's not really any viable like late game control deck, I don't think. Let me look. So I'm looking down the list, the win rate, and I see the first like slow deck that catches my eye. Apparently Wheel Warlock has a 51.6% win rate. Is that deck gonna come back? Yeah, like Odin Warrior has a 48% win rate right now. Yeah, Tempo Druid, Painlock, Hand Buff, Pirate Shaman. Also, my dude, what's going on here? So that is either Counterspell or Ice Barrier, I believe. I could steal that. That's not bad, right? I actually wouldn't even care if Yogg just like board cleared. Oh, I think it did. These are dead. Okay. I'm fine with that actually. We'll kill his Wishing Well. It might be Counterspell actually. Yes, that's fine. Hey, that was a good trade for me. Tin, I don't even want to know what pirate decks look like in Wild. Yeah, it's actually crazy how pirate decks, like even before this expansion, pirate decks were very, very strong, and they got multiple like really good cards in this expansion. And Hugh agrees, you don't want to know. All right, a couple more coins. I'm really wishing that wasn't a counterspell now. He's got 4 legendaries in hand. He's got one of the Kazaku-san treasures still. That was a pretty shitty one to pick. I think Polymorph's an option for this, right? If he Polymorphs Tyrion, man. All right, that was a whole lot of do nothing. Oh, thank God. No way. No way. Oh, man. Oh, God. I like how I'm playing like a literal RNG deck, and I am just getting screwed by RNG like game after game. It's actually crazy. Spell Totem. All right. He's got how many legendaries in hand? 1, 2 legendaries, 2 1-cost spells. Also, what is this deck? He hasn't excavated at all. It's like a Thief Rogue deck with no excavates? Yato says the RNG is supposed to help us, not screw us over. Exactly. Like, I've had a couple good Tendril plays, but for the most part, like, I have lost so many 50-50s this stream. That's an interesting one. Wow, okay. So we're at 20 life. We got a bunch of healing. Actually, we have so much board clear. Oh, wait, this is Wishing Well. What's I talking about? This is just Wishing Well Road. Wow. Okay. That's fine. Oh, that's fun. Just chill. We're at 20 life. No rush. But yeah, a little reminder for the rest of this week. Wednesday, I will be jumping back into Hunter one last time. I will be finishing off Hunter to level 60, and then I will be tier listing all of the Hunter secrets. Actually, how many Hunter secrets are there? Because I'll be including like wild secrets, right? I'll be doing all of the secrets. So let's go Hunter. Hard type. Just type in secret. They cost 2. There's a couple doubles here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 doubles. 24. Looks like 24 secrets. Might have to go through it pretty quick. But I don't know, it's very polarizing, right? There's a bunch of secrets, Hunter secrets that are like very, very good, and there's a bunch that are just terrible. Also, wow, he got Finley twice off Wishing Well. But yeah, so Wednesday I will be finishing off Hunter to level 60, and then I will be tier listing all of the Hunter secrets, and then on Thursday I'll be playing Warrior. So I want to play either like the Rye Cleaver or Line Cook, like some kind of new warrior deck from this expansion. Also, why is this so expensive? Did he play like Cold Feet? Or whatever that card's cost? Or card's called? Do I just... Aftershocks? Oh, that could be Counterspell actually, right? Nope. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's Baking Soda Volcano? Yeah, let's take it slow, guys. Save this. Save this stuff. Steve, I tried climbing in Standard this month going for Legend. Is High Platinum good for the first time these days? Yeah, for sure. I feel like Platinum is where things start to slow down. I think it's very, like, me personally, I think it's very easy to climb up until like Diamond 5. Diamond 5 is where it really starts to slow down. But I feel like you can play almost anything up to like Diamond 10. So what is this? So we know this is Ice Barrier. Wave of Nostalgia. I'm not taking that again. Wave of Nostalgia screwed me the last time I got it and played it. I'm not falling down that trap again. Let's take Natural Talent. Actually, let's rip this. See what happens. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, I burned a card. Ah. Oh, that didn't trigger because I burned the card. Oh well. Sure. Got 30 life. This guy's whole win con is just wishing well, right? We have the long game. I think I burnt. I think I burned an infested watcher, if I'm not mistaken. Also, a Yato Corpsicle and Eliza has allowed me into Plat 7 at best. Yeah, Corpsicle Death Knight's very strong right now, apparently. Actually, I ran into the deck earlier this stream, and for whatever reason, he transformed his Corpsicle, which... Okay, that's interesting. Wow, he picked two, like, really shitty treasures off of the Eudora side quest, though. He picked, like, the Gain Armor Draw one and Banana Split, which I don't think that was... Like, sure, like, he just can't fatigue now, right? But I don't think that was that good. Let's get a Tendril. I didn't realize my hand was so full. I got a Shutter Block. So 5, 6, 7. This is still alive. Hit one of my things. Oh shit. Oh, and that stays with it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I need a way to hex that. Do I have any way to hex it? Amphibious Elixir. I don't have Yogg. Oh man. That was actually the worst thing for that to hit. Oh man. Okay. What are my Tendrils at now, though? They are... It was 5, 6, 7, right? Yeah. So 8, 9, 10 if I Shutter Block another one. Actually, do I have... Am I out of Tendrils? Where'd they all go? What happened to Yogg? What happened to all the Infested Watchers? I have 4 cards left. Yeah, what did I do? Where did all the Tendrils go? That's not the worst. Counterspell's kind of cool, actually. Amphibious Elixir would be the best draw here. The other two would suck. Actually, it's kind of nice. These do like dilute his draws a little bit. This one is very, very good. But the other ones just kind of dilute his draws. So what if I do this? Counter spell. Then Shutter Block. Next turn, Ziliax. Man, yeah, I don't... What happened to my Yogg? Oh, he played Ham, right? I forgot about that. I think his Ham... Actually, no, I think his Ham ate my Infested Watcher. What happened to Yogg? I must have been, like, checked out this game. I don't know how I missed... That's nice.
How long can you hold you?
Okay. So really, outside of this amalgam, the rest, like I said, are just kind of shitty draws. So what's he got? That is a chaotic consumption. Yeah, what that is? All right, Yogg. Yogg, like, Prison of Yogg has to save me here. Or Amphibious Elixir. If I could top deck Amphibious Elixir, it'd be nice. Man, stop playing these. I feel like you're just making your deck worse. Okay. Another one? Okay. Why would you play that at the end of your turn? Like, am I going to lose to this guy? Literal waste. Oh, Lightning Storm. It's not the worst. I think I save Yogg. I need to hit something really good off Amphibious Elixir. Hey, Otto, did the chat die? I don't know. It's yeah, your message didn't get sent. Twitch has been acting up recently. I had a couple streams last week where Twitch was acting weird. Just chill. Actually, he might not have a way to deal with all these Zilliaxes. So we'll see. That might be the win con, right? His whole deck is just shitty amalgams right now. So depending what he gets here, that's fine. That's fine. If I get a board of these Zilliaxes, he might just might not be able to deal with it. That's fine. But whatever, gets him a shitty amalgam. Okay, so get rid of this. I'll do that last, actually. All right, so yeah, if he doesn't have a way to deal with this board, right? Just kill him? He does have Ice Barrier, which gives him 8 more. All right. So like my only ways to win this game are him not having removal right now, or me discovering something insane off Amphibious Elixir. Or actually Prison of Yogg. Prison of Yogg could get me back in this game. That one game I had against that mage, oh, that's rough. The one game I had against that mage, Yogg in a box literally saved them, so I need to channel that RNG here. Well, actually, he has one more Wishing Well, doesn't he? Okay. Oh, that's the taunt one. Okay. Stop playing cards. Ah, of course you got the rock. Don't tell me this is also a rock. I like hitting Hex off this would be amazing. Okay. All right. Hex, please. Oh. All right. Yogg, take the wheel. Oh, he's still alive. That's okay. What is this? Wait, what was that last card? Oh. Oh, this will get me Zilliax back, right? We'll get me 1 Zilliax back. All right. Right? I played Zilliax last turn? Yep. All right. So his hand is literally amalgams a coin. I have a shit ton of damage on board. Okay. Oh, man. The last coin. All right. The YOLO legendary. Perfect. Aw, didn't even top deck the taunt one. So sad. Although I technically I don't have lethal, right? I have 26 damage here, even if you didn't kill this. Yeah, I don't have lethal. Just go face though still. Because yeah, all he has is amalgams, right? Like the only one that would really see, I wouldn't have actually even traded that amalgam. Because you don't want to, he just keeps diluting his deck, right? He needs to top deck the amalgam with the taunt buff. That's how he stays in the game. I think let's go face. Taunt totem, or not taunt, spell damage? Man, if only this could hit face. I don't think... I need to kill the 4-1. I'll do it. Why not? Yeah, even if he top decks the taunt amalgam here, I don't think... Actually, no, that's kind of shitty. Oh, man. Wow, that game was back and forth. That was a stressy one. Actually, that brings us back to 50% win rate, I think. Yep. Still 50%, guys. I have to say, though, I haven't had a Tendril hit 10 cost once this whole stream. And it's honestly just because the decks are so aggressive. You know, most of my games, I am just like on the defensive trying to stay alive. Like if I was to get a game against some other slower deck, I would hit it, the 10 costs, but no one's playing slow decks. Everyone's just playing aggro decks. Even this is probably just hand buff, right? I'll keep this. This is nice against the Divine Shields. But yeah, this deck really shines against other slow decks where you can ramp up the Tendrils. But like I said, I'm just running into aggro fast decks. I haven't played one slow deck, I don't think. Some of the games have gone longer, and that's just because I'm stalling it out. One of these games, you get 10 cost Tendril. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, right? I don't think I've got a 10 cost once this stream. Yeah, I don't think I have. I've got to 8 or 9 a couple times, but not 10. Yeah, so this is either hand buff or flood. The fact that he had no turn 1 play, I'm leaning towards hand buff. He like forges here, right? It's obviously, yeah, it's hand buff. I'm a mind reader, guys. I think we're decently positioned against hand buff. We have lots of, you know, board clear damage. If I can hit some kind of hexes off of lightning or elixir. Yeah, we'll see. All right, speak of the devil. Sure, just chill. But so now that we're almost a week into the balance patch, actually, never mind. It came with Thursday, right? We're only, whatever, 4 or 5 days into the balance patch. Do you guys feel like it did anything? Because what happened again? I feel like it's bad that I can't remember. I know Concierge got nerfed, but it's still good. What else did they do? Oh, the hydration. Okay, yeah, the big one with the patch was Hydration Station, Boom Bot, or Inventor Boom and stuff. That, obviously, that deck is probably gone. Lamplighter, Elementals are still being played. Concierge is still good. Chia Drake's still good. The buffs I don't think did anything. Yeah. So the patch definitely got rid of like the hydration station decks, which I think is a good thing. But I think other than that, it didn't really do anything. Which is a good or bad thing depending how you look at it. Hitting shutter blocks, nice. Spell damage would be really nice here. I maybe should have traded there, but I feel like there's no point, right? This deck maybe runs like Hand of a Doll, but I don't think many other buffs outside of that. I guess he could equip the weapon. Yeah, whatever. Ayato, I still see Warrior play it so often, but now I have to deal with Ham snacking my deck minions 3 times in a game. Yeah, and that's I said that too when the nerfs and the buffs happened, right? That I think Hydration Station will still exist because even resurrecting Ziliax like 5-6 times is still really good. It's just not as good. And the decks will have to tweak a little bit because they'll have to add some other taunt, right? So Hydration Station will now resurrect Ziliax, Ham, and something else. So the decks will just have to add some other taunt. I don't know what they'll add. Monstrosity, maybe? I just want to play this and just chill. Yeah. Ziliax. Hitting Ziliax would be really nice with that. I could Prison next turn. Lots of options. Yeah, I'll have to try out the Hydration Station deck again at some point. I still think it'll be like tier 3, tier 2, but it won't be as annoying. Although I am still really surprised they didn't nerf, you know, like the Unkiliax modules. They only nerfed the like aggro Ziliax, which I do think was a little strong. But still, I didn't think that would, you know, that was like the target of the Ziliax buffs, or nerfs, rather. Lightning Storm trade? Yeah, sure. Next turn I can Ziliax. I can Prison. A bunch of options. I've seen a few training dummies. Like training... Oh! I was thinking of what's it called? Testing Dummy. Testing Dummy, I think, is the 0 mana 0/2 taunt. I thought that's what you meant at first. Training Dummy, that's the 4/8 taunt, right? The one that deals a bunch of damage when it dies. I can see that one, if so. Especially with aggro right now, right? Very good anti-aggro card. Okay. So his hand's getting beefy. This deck has definitely got a bit like slower and more greedy. Let's see what I get here. I like Aftershocks better, just because of the Divine Shields and stuff. Alright. Does this deck run like Leroy still? Or South Sea Deckhand? Man, I feel like, I don't know if I've moved or my camera's moved, but I feel like my chair here is blocking my light all the time, and it never used to. Like, am I sitting different? Did I move my camera? Like, it used to be like that, right? I don't know. Something's off. All right. Kind of sucks. Actually, I could. Actually, I'll do that. Okay. So how does Paladin deal with this? They have the Rush Cat. That would be annoying. Whatever these things are, he has had 3 cards since the beginning of the game. If those are minions, those are turbo buffed. I'm worried. Although, if he does have Southsea Deckhand, once he's through these two weapons, they just don't have charge anymore, right? That's a little scary. Oh, man. All right, there's both Keeper Strength. All right, Hex or something? Perfect. Can I get a second Hex? Nope. Man, that would have been nice with another Hex. Actually, that with Alter Chord? Sure. Man, I want to just get cards out of my hand. Kind of wish I could play Prison here. Yeah, sure. If he does have like a Southsea in his hand, right? It could just be gigantic. And he actually, are hand buffs running the Wind Fury Pirate? Because like Southsea with Wind Fury could just kill me here, possibly. Also, Yato, I missed the Naga that deals 3 damage when a friendly minion dies from Demon Hunter. Love that stinky fella. Yeah, that card never caught on, I feel like. It was a cool card. If like the token Demon Hunter deck ever got better, that card could have done something. Although they buffed that card at some point, right? Didn't it used to be like a 3-1? And now it is something different? Is it like a 3-3 now or something? Oh boy. All right, there's 2 of those early game cards. Oh, he's gonna buff the frog, isn't he? Oh, he does have Southsea. Okay. Oh wow, I thought he buffed the frog. Okay. Let's do this. I could Conductivity into Altered Chord. Or I could Aftershocks. If I Conductivity into Altered Chord, I leave a 12-3. I'll be at full life. Like, I have no way to completely clear. Hey Hex, would a 6-mana Alakir, the Winds of Time, be playable in Standard? Is that the hero Alakir? Also, like, I think that's the best play. I kind of would have liked to save that, if possible. Yeah. Yeah, let me look. I think, is that the... I'll be honest, I have never... If that is the Alakir hero you're talking about, I've never seen that card played once. It is. I don't even know what this card does. Battlecry, draw, charge, Divine Shield, taunt, and Wind Fury minion. What is the hero power? Oh, swat insects. Give your hero Divine Shield, then gain +2 attack and Wind Fury. Wow, that's pretty strong. I feel like at 6 mana, I could see it being played 100%. Especially in like some kind of Reno Shaman deck. It seems strong, but just maybe it's too slow at 7. Like, especially in Wild, right? I think at 6, I could see it being played in Standard. Also, Ayato hasn't seen the Wind Fury Pirate. That's good. I've got killed by it once. There was one time I played a hand buff Paladin, and they Wind Fury. Oh, man. Well, you gotta love when they have like the prime buff targets in their hand at the beginning of the game, and they get both weapons, both Muscletrons. Ayato, as for that Naga, no clue. I just know I miss him and I play him when I can in Wild. Yeah, I think that card got buffed. Let me look. Oh, another paladin. No, not like this. Yeah, I think that Demon Hunter card is 3 mana. Let me look. I swear it got buffed. We'll keep those two. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I was right. So, yeah, it used to be a 3-1, if I remember right, and it's a 3-3 now. Because, yeah, 3-1, it was just too fragile. Oh, it's Flood now, at least. Actually, I think I would prefer Flood. I think, you know, between Lightning Storm, Aftershocks, Baking Soda Volcano, I think Flood is much easier to deal with. Is this nature? Let's do this. Also, Hex, Death Knight runs 6 mana Asphyxiate for the hero power. I guess Alakir, the Winds of Time, would see play, especially if there's a totem package for Thing from Below. Yeah, I'd have to take a look, right? Because it draws a charge, Divine Shield, Taunt, and Wind Fury minion. If there's something for each of those that like fit good into Shaman and Standard right now, 100% it'd be run at 6 mana. I agree. And the hero power seems very strong. Wow. Aftershocks? Oh. Oh, no. If only this was one less. Do I care to use this? Sure. All right, Ziliax or Sea Giant would be very, very rough here. I am overloaded next turn too. But if he has to trade everything, okay, it's not that bad. No Ziliax, no Sea Giant. All right, that's not that bad. Just play Audiobot. Pass. Got 6 damage on board. Yeah, that's not that bad. Next turn, I could like pop up book, Melted Magma. What is that? Okay, that scared me for a second. Oh, the Melted Magma value. No Sea Giant? No Sea Giant? Perfect. So... I have a 3-3, who cares? Actually, no, I can kill it. Alright, GG. Easy. Yeah, like I said, I think this deck is much better positioned against Flood Paladin than it is Hand Buff. Because Hand Buff, if they just draw the nuts, it's so easy for them to just like kill you from hand out of nowhere. Unless you have like a bunch of taunts up or something. But even with taunts, right, they have Keeper Strength. It's not the end of the world. Actually, I could just rip Crash of Thunder, right? Alright, next turn, probably Infested Watcher, just to get a taunt up or two. But yeah, I want to play against, can I play against one slow deck? It's actually crazy. I haven't seen one warrior. I haven't seen any kind of like slow deck. It's all aggro, like mid-range combo decks I'm playing against. Because I need to play against a slower deck to hit 10 with the Tendrils. Yeah, we'll do this. Got one drink left. Ayada, one of the best times to keep those magma drinks on you. Oh yeah, against this deck, 100%. That's a little rough. Amidas is really good. Amidas... Yeah, Amidas can only take 2 at a time too, right? Oh, man. Like, if I Shutter Block... Actually, I could Shutter Block Tendril, Shutter Block Tendril. Get them up to 6. Is there anything that could save me, though? I think I have to do it, right? Nothing else really keeps me alive. I need some hard removal, though, because the damage-based removal won't work. Okay, hit an enemy. Okay. Oh, why did I count wrong? All right, I'm not dead. Actually, do this, then Ziliax next turn. Okay. I'll have to hit every single Ziliax into a Metis to kill it, though. Oh, man. I'm guessing they're going to draw with the Metis here. Yep.
Be reborn in my image.
I wonder if he'll trade. If he doesn't trade, it's really good for me, because that is what, 1 less Ziliax hit. Wow. Okay, that was a really rough hit for him. Good for me though.
Reporting for duty.
Oh. Oh man, Amidas makes this so bad though, right? There's nothing less for this to draw. At least like I'll have a bunch of taunts up still too, right? So do this. So 1, 2, 3. This draws nothing. This feels so bad. But if he has Keeper Strength, just rip me. Keeper Strength on this. Okay. No Keeper Strength. I feel like if he has Keeper Strength, I lose. If he doesn't, I win. That's fine. Now I just... Yeah, now I Yogg and make it all attack. Actually, funny enough, if I Yogg and I make them all attack, they'll all get buffed from the aura. Which I don't think it matters. But it just makes it more likely like for his stuff to kill each other, right?
Reporting for duty.
So let's do this. Oh no, and I can't Yogg. Alright, let's clear the Divine Shield. This should clear. Hydration Station at home. Yeah. So I'm assuming all that'll be left is like the reborn Murloc, hopefully. Yep. Hit the Murloc. Whatever. Alright, GG. More cost. Man, almost, like I said, almost every single game this stream, we keep flip-flopping. Win-loss, win-loss, win-loss. Yep, see? We lost the last game, we win this one. So, fortune dictates that we're going to lose the next game, guys. Alright, let's see. Actually, 2 more drinks for the quest. Let's see if I can complete that quest at least. That's a weekly, I think. Yeah, I didn't realize there were so many hunter secrets. I might have to go through the tier list kind of quickly on Wednesday. Warlock. Actually, this is the first Warlock I've played today. Apparently both Pain Warlock and Insanity are popular right now, so I thought I'd run into it more often. This isn't the worst. If I can discount it. It can kill the taunt, the 6/6 taunt. It plus some kind of clear can kill the giant. I probably just rip this on turn 2 to try and discover something better. Okay. So we have lots. We have lots of tools to deal with this deck. It depends how quickly they pop off, though. Oh, man. Probably the Lightning Storm. It enables this. Yeah. Yeah, I think actually, yeah, I think we're good. He's gonna do Warlock things. He's gonna blow his load, and then I think we just clear his board and win. Ayato swears Yogg has like a 75% chance of hitting himself with a damage spell. It really does feel like it happens a lot, right? Like more often than it should, for sure. Ooh. Next turn, Infested Watcher. I don't really care to accelerate because I have lots of things to deal with. Literally, Lightning Storm, Altered Core deals with the Molten Giant. Baking Soda Volcano, very, very good as well. Wow, this guy's just drawing all of them. Can you count, my dude? It's fine. They just trade into my taunts. Yeah. One of them trades into this. The others trade into the taunts. Lightning Storm, Malted Magma clears them. Actually, is this Insanity Warlock then? I don't. Does Pain Warlock run this? I don't know. Oh, that's fine. I can still clear. Just a little more annoying. Do I Pharaoh Spirit, Altered Chord that? Because 5 attack's annoying, right? I can clear 4 pretty easily. 5 is a little bit worse. Yeah, I'll do that. And then he trades these 2 into these guys. Lightning Storm just clears. Oh, Ayato's seen some Pain Warlocks use it. Okay, I feel like I haven't ran into Pain Warlock in a while. Just how many mass productions has this guy played, man?
Turn down that racket.
That's fine. I think I still does Lightning Storm. Yeah, especially I drew the second one. Try to play. Hopefully has like a slower-ish turn, and I can Eye of Chaos. Just play a bunch more mass productions and just overdraw more cards. Wow. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Hex. All right. If I don't die, I can clear next turn. So next turn, Tumbleweed will clear. And there's actually nothing else he can play that doesn't die to Tumbleweed, right? Like if he plays the 6/6, like 15 health guy. Yep, and I'll have exactly 7. So I take a lot of damage, but I should be able to stabilize. Okay, the buff would really suck here. Buff or taunt would suck. Okay. Buff probably would have been worse, though. All right, so I'll be down to 3. Does this what direct damage does this deck have? Or is there any other clear here? Actually, this into this would also leave a 6/1, but it won't. Actually, this lightning storm into baking soda volcano or aftershocks, right? Doesn't overload me. Yeah, leaves the 6-1 up still, but that's okay. Watch, he just top decks the buff Symphony card. Although he has so many mass productions in his deck, like that's fine. Now, okay, yeah. Now I tumbleweed. He'll just jail the tumbleweed, which is fine. Yeah, how much like direct damage does this deck have? I don't know actually. I guess it depends, right? If it's like full pain or insanity, or is there, I think there's like some hybrid decks. Wow. Actually, if he didn't play that and I rolled spell, okay, never mind. I was just saying, if I rolled spell damage totem, I just could have killed him. All right, let's hang on a bit. He's got 10 off. He has the buff. Not like this, guys. Oh. Oh, it doesn't matter, though. All right, if he has the buff card, I'm dead, right? Or is it? No, it's 1 off. But yeah, he has so many mass productions in his deck. Don't kill me. There's not really any minions I'm scared of anymore, right? The biggest thing he has is another 6/6 taunt. I forgot about that card. Man, I think... we were so close to hanging on. Although I called it, right? I said we won the last game, so we had to lose that game. And now we're going to win this game. So watch. Last game, we're going to win it. We're going to end on a high note. Mage. All right. Elemental, I'm probably happy with. Spell, a little more nervous about. I'll be a little greedy. Coin that out, maybe. Actually, okay, yeah, we got Baking Soda Volcano is nice. All right, it's either... So it's Spell Mage, but is it the cheap Spell Mage or the big Spell Mage? That's the question. We lost against the last big Spell Mage, and it was so close. Yogg in the box was insane and won them the game. Yeah, let's chill. I don't need to coin that out. All right. Super slow. There's no way it's like Sith Mage, right? No one's playing Sith Mage still, right? Kind of surprised. Wow. I'm surprised he's playing all these cards so early. I feel like these cards are better in, like, I don't know. Who knows what I'm talking about, but I feel like these cards are better in the late game. Especially with the weapon. Like, are the 1/1 and the 2/2s? I might coin out the other flash. No, that's fine. I can hide Chaos next turn, I guess. Worst case scenario, it's Paladin Mage? Is that a thing? Um. I'll do this. Maybe he'll double trade. Okay. I could Shutter Block coin Tendril next turn for 2/3/4, but it's probably not great. See what he does. Got Baking Soda Volcano. He might double trade Deer. Frostbolt. Is this Sif Mage? Does Sif Mage still exist? I'm worried now. I've seen the horrors of these Paladin drinks boosting a card. I think I've seen that deck like once. Also, I think I just ripped this, right? Do this, 2/3/4. That's not bad. That's bad. I hit the 5/5. Alright. -2 damage at least. Next turn, I could Eye of Chaos 5, 6, 7, 8. We're getting there. But I'll probably end up like Baking Soda Volcano. I'm at 19 here. We'll see. He might trade the 5/5s, which I'd be fine with. But I'm almost wondering if this is like a Sif Mage now. Which I haven't seen that deck in a while. Let me look. Is Sif Mage around still? Oh, all right. He's the Tendril deck now. Okay, okay. At least that was super slow. Do I eye here and then just double Tendril? Actually, a little low on life. Let's do this. Shoot you. Is there anything left for this to draw? Did I draw all my battle cries already? How many battle cries do I have? Shutterblock, Zilliax, Eye of Chaos, and that's it? I almost feel like I could drop one Fairy Tale Force if that's the case. Because this isn't the first game, actually. I've like just drawn all my, what do you call it? Battle Cry cards. Yeah, let's just chill. Is there anything crazy for Mage to hit with Shutterblock? Or is he just going to use it on the Tendrils himself, which isn't that bad? And I feel like I'm definitely sitting different. Like the arm of my chair... Let me see. The arm of my chair keeps hitting the leg of my desk. Is that how I used to sit? Something changed. Like I said, my chair keeps blocking the light and it didn't used to. So what's this guy got? Void Scripture. Actually, Fight Over Me was from Void Scripture, right? Actually, no, it was from Discovery of Magic. Is this guy like calculating all of the damage right now? Actually, I don't think it's Sif Mage. He hasn't really played some of like the very obvious Sif Mage cards, I feel like. As he just like kills me with Sif right now. Oh, yeah, I have that Trail Snack card, right? I get 2 more mana next turn. Ah, we scared him away, guys. All right, healing for sure. More armor, please. Just chill. Maybe he took a break to wipe or something. Yeah, I don't know. This guy is just... It might just be like a big spell mage. I never know. I don't want to jinx it. He could come back. I'll play one Tendril, save the other one for Shutter Block. I'll attack first, just in case. Oh, he's back. He's done wiping. Ah, that's fine. All right, so Shutter Block, Tendril. We'll do 6, 7, 8 now. Oh god, I got Yogg in the box PTSD, guys. Okay, burns 2 cards. That's fine. Whoa. That's fine. Ooh, Sunset Volley. Okay. Actually, that's really nice. Molten Magma that just clears now. Alright, Molten Magma. Get this out of my hands. Do I just do it? Or should I wait as like a YOLO? This does nothing, right? I'll just wait. Alright, Sunset Volley's down, other keyboards down. Yeah, okay. Now I will Tendril. Let's see what happens. 6, 7, 8. It's not the worst. Can I get like a rush? Nope. Oh, okay. Okay, get my own Yogg in a box. Oh. Okay, okay. Don't destroy us. That's a couple less Tendrils there. Get rid of you. Alright, what do we got? Wind Fury, Stealth. Is he just gonna rip? Oh, Yogg in the box again. Hey Roshan, how's it going? Good morning. Actually, where are you that it's morning right now? Alright. Orb is gonna... What's he got? Wow, hit Fight Over Me again. Off of Fight Over Me. Alright, Frosty Decor. Wow, okay. Actually, wait, does Projection Orb replay the same spells you played? I thought it replayed a random spell of that cost. Just such a big brawl. Oh, what does he get? Reborn, it's fine. Oh, that's a little rough. Okay. Oh, that's rough. All right, so the question is, if I Zilliax and make if I Yogg and make everything attack, does he just have lethal in hand? That's 7. Or Aftershocks, 3, 6, 9. No, it's not. Actually, Aftershocks, Malted Magma. I do that. And this does nothing. Oh, in Singapore. Wow. Oh, 9 a.m. Damn, 12 hours difference. Well, good morning. I'm going to bed soon. Okay. Damn, how much damage does this guy have from hand? Oh, see, he would have had lethal if I didn't do that. Oh, is that counter spell, man? I have to test for it. Yep. I really wanted to Infested Watcher into Vaking Soda Volcano, but there's only 2 less healing, right? All right. Try to play the Infested Watcher next turn, or I got Ziliax, Yogg. I got a few options. I could have Ziliax there, but I'd rather have 2 things to attack into right away to fully maximize it. Stop getting damage, man. Okay. That's a nice Ziliax target. His Tendrils are shitty. He still has a Shutter. He has a Shutter block in hand. Actually, so he could Shutter block the 2 Tendrils. Alright, you have 12. Man, this might end up being a game where, like, I Yogg for the Tendrils. Okay, it's fine. Very slow. Okay. Gotta copy the last card your opponent played. Man, I don't have a clean way to deal with that 4 damage. Actually... I don't really want to overload, I don't think. Man, this game. Good game to end on, though. I will say that much. Random? I don't think he really has minions for me to hit this on, right? I want to get this. I want to get this out here. I want to get the... Because my Tendrils are at... Okay, that's a good burn. My Tendrils are at 8, I think. Will this say? No. Yeah, my Tendrils are at 8 or 9. Roshan, by the way, am I the only one that felt like 500 wins players are too complacent and toxic with roping and taunting opponents more often? Maybe. Yeah, it's, you know, I feel like it's probably because they've been playing the game so long, right? I think newer players are probably a lot less likely to like BM or rope or stuff like that. It's like, it's the old jaded players. They're the problem. All right, another Yogg in a box. That's their second one at least. Okay. Okay, what are my Tendrils at? 9, okay, 9 and 10. All right, that was pretty shitty. That's okay, though. That's, okay, that was good. All right, 9 and 10. Oh, okay. What do we get? Rush guy. All right, we can't fatigue anymore. Oh. Oh, I gotta do it right. Oh, man. Oh, what did I get? Oh, Antonitis. Oh. Oh, give me 1 mana spell. Nah, no luck. Conductivity. I don't really have anything to hit off that, right? Turn the tides. Actually, conductivity, altered cord. That could be a big heal. Oh, man. Oh, more healing. Oh, man. Imagine if he reverbed Antonitis. Another heal. All right. At the very least, this was a good game to end on. Regardless of what happens. Man, this guy's had some shitty Yogg in a boxes, though. Actually, these aren't going to do anything. You just... I don't have lethal. Actually, no, I do have lethal on board with Antonitis. What do you got, bud? Oh, he wants the random 6-drop that bad? Why wouldn't you, like, forge it and kill one of my guys? I feel like killing one of my guys... What? I don't know what happened at the end there, but I'll take it. I think we had it anyways, but Man, that wave of nostalgia was so good. And still, see, I didn't hit 10 cost spells once the stream because that was a bit of a slower deck, but pretty much every deck I've played against today, it was much faster decks, right? Where I was on the defensive, my Tendrils, you know, I couldn't even afford to really play Tendrils unless I was like YOLOing. But yeah, look at this, guys. So we finished off 50% win rate, which for what it's worth, right? Tendril deck, kind of shitty, kind of a meme deck. The fact that we went 50-50, I'll take it. But almost exactly, I just alternated winning and losing. There was one point here where I lost 2 in a row, but other than that, literally win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. Well, that was a good game to end on, though. So, yeah, so the plan for the rest of the week, Wednesday, I will be finishing off Hunter, which you can see I'm at 58.5. So what I'll do is tomorrow, I'll play some Hunter games, at least get to 58. And then tomorrow I can finish, or sorry, Wednesday, I can finish off Hunter to 60. And then I will be finishing off the stream with a Hunter tier list. So I will be tier listing all of the Hunter secrets, including the wild ones. I think there's 24 or 26 of them to do. So I might have to go through it kind of quickly. But now that I will have mastered Hunter, who better to tier list the Hunter secrets than me? So that'll be the plan for Wednesday. And then Thursday, I want to play some kind of warrior deck. I want to play one of the new warrior archetypes they added with this expansion. So it's got 2 routes I can go. I can either go line cook, which basically you buff up the line cook, you trade it, you know, to keep getting copies, or the other is cheat stuff out with Rye Cleaver. I might play both. We'll have to see. But yeah, Wednesday will be Hunter and tier list. Thursday will be Warrior. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a good night. Hope you guys have a good day tomorrow. I will see you on Wednesday, hopefully. Thanks for watching as always, and take care, everyone.